Hello everybody, Smokey Smokes here, out in the pitch black once again. I thought I'd have some good lighting this time, because the moon, if I'm catching that, is super bright. It's a pink moon, April 7th, but as usual, I have to pull out the flashlight again. Didn't want to have to do that, but here we are. So funny story, this is Comoy's Cask number 2. It's made of Black Cavendish, Virginias, and Burley. It's supposed to apparently taste like chocolate and vanilla and port. I don't know what they mean by port, but that's what the website says. Now, what was funny about this, I had a little list of tobaccos that I had to review on my computer. Read one of them said Comoy's Cask. Basically, I just had a list for a while of all the tobaccos that I haven't yet reviewed on this channel. That was one of them, and I always thought it was an English blend. I have 2 big mason jars with all of my tobaccos in them. One is all the English blends and one is all the non-English blends, because you don't want that super ultra ashy, smoky smell from the English blends to get intertwined with the aromatics, so I keep them separated. But this one was in the jar filled with the English blends for some reason. I for whatever reason I thought it was an English blend. It was in there, but it's not. So anyway, let's give it a shot. Rocking the calabash, my favorite pipe. Gotta tamp it. Got some embers on the pants, good. I think that should stay lit now. Absolutely gorgeous night. It's really, really nice temperature. No, barely any wind either. Spring is finally upon us. Alright, so this is a really nice tobacco. It's very nice. I like it. Yeah, I would say chocolate and vanilla, but it's most likely just subjective thinking, because I read it's supposed to taste like chocolate and vanilla, and then I tasted. Oh, I taste it now. That's something we all do, but. What I will say is you do kind of have to look for the flavor, though. Not getting too much tongue bite either. It's a relatively cooler smoke. Probably again because of those burleys in there. But that's really good. Thing was, I haven't smoked an aromatic in quite a while. You kind of have to search for the flavors sometimes. Usually they're not. Aromatics tend to not always be that flavorful. Like English blends, they are just in your face, like, pow, you're smoking tobacco. Aromatics, I like it when they're pow in your face, like full bodied, super flavorful. I really like that, but it's really rare that I get an aromatic that tastes like that. Yeah, the moon's almost kind of like a shade of pink. Supposedly it was supposed to be a pink moon for whatever reason. Let me show you again without the flashlight. You can kind of see me. And then you can see almost a reflection of what looks like the moon in my glasses. It's starting to smoke a little bit hot. I am puffing on it a lot, but it's got a room note here. And it smells really good. It's hard to smell. I've said this many, many times, but it is not easy to pick up the aroma of something that you are smoking. I don't know why. It's very bizarre. If somebody else were smoking this, I smell it. I got a message on my phone. But it smells really nice. It has like a vanilla smell to it. This is a very good all-day smoke if you're into aromatics, you like sweet stuff, you like chocolate, you like vanilla. That's what it tastes like. The flavor is pretty light, though. It's not full-bodied by any means. Well, I'll continue to smoke this and let you know if anything changes. Okay, I'm back, and no, I'm not going to turn the flashlight on. Lighting's a little bit better because the moon is rising, so maybe it's maybe that's how it gets brighter when it's I don't know what I'm saying, but I just continue to puff on it, and yeah, it's pretty good. The flavor never really changed. It's a good lighter to medium bodied aromatic. Chocolate and vanilla, there's not really a particular flavor. It just kind of tastes like sweet tobacco. That's kind of what I mean by chocolate and vanilla. When you mix chocolate and vanilla together, you get kind of what's the word I'm looking for? You get kind of a not very particular flavor. That's why I was never really a huge fan of chocolate and vanilla being mixed together. I like either just chocolate or just vanilla, but figured I'd try this out, and it's pretty good. It tastes like a typical aromatic. It doesn't smoke too hot, but it doesn't smoke that cool either. This is just a very all-around, pretty good, all-day aromatic that, if you like aromatics, you'll enjoy it. It doesn't have a very strong flavor. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's just, I wouldn't go out of my way to smoke this again. There's plenty of other aromatics that have a lot more flavor that I would rather have, but it was still pretty good. So, I've recorded this April 7th. I don't know what day it's going to be published, probably like late April, probably like the 22nd or the 25th or something. So I don't know what's going to be different, but as far as the whole COVID-19 scare goes, when do you think the whole social distancing is going to end? It's starting to get really annoying. I'm so tired of being bored. No bars, no gyms, not allowed to go outside and do things. Well, you can. It's just, that you could get fined or something if you're doing something that's non-essential. No restaurants. It's a shame. It is a shame. When do you think it's going to end? I don't know. Maybe it already did end by the time this video got posted.